Welcome back, everyone. Are you single and facing weeks of parties and events and dating dilemmas? Well, joining us this morning is dating expert Erin Springer from It's Just Lunch, a popular dating service. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Karen.
All right, well, we're talking about the holidays. Is this a good time to meet somebody and kind of put yourself out there? Why might it be a great opportunity?
It's an excellent opportunity. There's holiday dating. There's holiday parties. There's opportunities to meet someone. Take those opportunities, whether it's take an opportunity to accept those invitations, whether it's a party from your run club or your book club or work or even New Year's. There's going to be lots of singles. You never know who you run into.
Well, let me ask you this. Let's say you've been out of the dating scene for quite some time. You're like, okay, it is the holidays. There's all these parties. How do you kind of put yourself out there and maybe let people know that you're available and ready to date? Are there a few tricks or tips?
Well, accept the invitations.
Yeah, right. There's the start.
Accept the invitations. When you're at the parties, go to the host and say, who here would I maybe have something in common with? And that way you have already an introduction right there. So, and you need to go into those parties, even if you're maybe not the most outgoing person, step out of your comfort zone a little bit. When you get to those parties, mingle, almost like when you're going to a job interview. You need to kind of command and say, okay, this is what I really want out of this experience, and get to know the people around you. You never know who you're going to meet there.
Bottom line is you got to take a chance. You got to take some willing to take a risk. All right, well, how can you deal with family pressure and whether or not to bring someone maybe that you just started dating to one of these parties? Is that a good idea?
Yeah, that can be kind of a tricky thing too. If it's a new relationship, that puts a lot of pressure on it. So you may want to hold off. If you are serious about the person, I'd almost say arrange some type of meeting with some of the family members before the holidays. Kind of ease into it. Let him introduce you to maybe your parents and some siblings. It can be kind of overwhelming if he's meeting mom and dad and grandma and grandpa and aunts and uncles, everybody at the same time. Ease him into it a little bit, because you're going to have a lot of added pressure by bringing him along. Everyone's going to want to know who's this young lady or who's this gentleman that you brought. Yes, exactly.
All right. Well, what about office parties and dealing with manners? That's a good one.
Make sure they feel included. Mind your manners, introduce them to everyone. Make sure that they feel not that they're just your date, but they're engaged in the party. Include them in conversation and introduce them to people that may have something in common with them, so they feel engaged and not just on your arm as their date.
Okay, and this is a big one, the gift issue we're talking about. Even married people, I know I stress out about what to give my husband, how much to spend, what to buy. What's your advice there on this one?
Be upfront. Be upfront. Talk about a budget even sometimes, if you're how much you want to spend, because you think, well, is this a big enough gift? Is this the big gift? And you might be outdue by your significant other. And so talk about it. Also, something that I've even done with my husband too is talking about just doing something fun, like an experience. Instead of exchanging gifts, go for a night out on the town or weekend away.
Well, let me ask you about your services really quick. What if you don't want to do the big parties? How does your service work? It's Just Lunch.
Well, It's Just Lunch is a personalized matchmaking service, and what we do is we specialize in setting up dates for busy professionals for either lunch, drinks after work, brunch on the weekends. This can be a stressful time for a lot of people, so by putting your personal life in our hands, you can still manage your busy lifestyle, especially around the holidays.
So maybe if the party thing isn't your thing, you can do it a little more personal. And
exactly, kind of one-on-one.
Yeah, one-on-one.
Yeah, we meet all of our clients face-to-face, and then we hand select the matches too. So really they're coming with a good reference for each person.
All right, Erin from It's Just Lunch, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me here today.
Holidays.
Yes, you as well.
All right, Cody.
Dealing with light snow this morning.